Hey everybody, it's Joey Brown coming at you again. I got a little package in the mail yesterday. Not today, obviously, because it's Veterans Day. And thanks all you people for your service. This is from Banshee Mining's 420 giveaway. And I won a little package. I keep forgetting names. From Bobby in the Basement. Sorry, Bobby in the Basement. But he sent me this little half-gram bag, and we're gonna pan it right now. How cool is that? I like little tiny bags. See if I can't get this sucker open. If I can get a hold of the edge of it, that is. Oh, come on now. There you go. Oh, there's something in there. Dirt. Feel the bottom. Oh, I feel some crumbs. See if we can't shake those out of there. What's the matter, Spanky boy? That feels a lot better. I'll peel it open and make sure later. But for now, let's see what we got in here. A rock. I already went through that stuff down there twice, so it don't matter. Or does it? Maybe it does. Let me clean out my pan down here, and we'll come back and get this knocked out. Alright, I just swapped out pans altogether. Now we'll go ahead and see what's in here. That way I don't have to worry about accidentally dumping a little bit of gold into all the rest of those tailings and having to do them all again. Let's see what we got from Mr. Bobby in the Basement. See if we're far enough down to go ahead and bring that back. Like a little bit more clear water. That's better. Maybe a little bit less of it too. Here we go. Let's go ahead and shake that down. Oops. Got a little washout there. That's alright. If I pushed anything out, it's right there in the pan. Nothing ever gets lost. Except for the stuff I dropped on the floor that day. I never quite found all of it. And I don't have any carpet, so it really shouldn't have been that hard to find. Considering I swept and everything. And I did pan out my floor sweepings just to see, and I sure didn't find a speck. So I guess it bounced on to a crack between two things or something. Heck, I don't know. My cabinet is right next to where I do all this panning and stuff, and heck, maybe it bounced in between the edge of the wood and the glass or something. I'm not really sure. All I know is it never came back home. It's out there somewhere lost. But that's alright. It wasn't that much. Here we go. And I stuck my magnet to the bag, and thank goodness Bobby did not load me down with magnetics. It didn't seem to find much of any. But that doesn't mean there's not heavy black sand at the bottom of this. Does not have to be magnetic. Poor Spanky. Just wants out there so bad so he can turn around and cry to get back in. I thought about showing y'all the giant hole I bit in my lip yesterday after going to the dentist, but it's kind of gruesome. I don't think I'm going to put it on. My lip was super numb. Never felt it at all. Got hungry, had to eat, and tried to be real careful, and bit a huge piece out of the inside of my lip. Golly. But here's a little horror story for you. The dentist, while I was there, told me he used to work for a child's dentist. I forget what they call those. But he said they worked on a boy one day and they went home. He went upstairs and played in his room or whatever. His parents went to check on him later, and he had bitten his entire bottom lip off, and it was just hanging by a piece of flesh. And he didn't even feel it because he was super, super numb. I was like, oh my God, oh my God. Can you imagine? Man, I would flip out to see my child with their lip bit off. Wow. You know, those people came unglued when they saw that. Because how do you not? Oh, I see. Bobby gave me some heavy black sand to play with. Let's see if I can't wash that out. Ooh, but there's gold in there. Look at that. Thank you, Bobby. And thank you, Banshee Miner, too, for having that awesome giveaway. Come on, shiny stuff. Get free of all them rocks and sand. That stuff seems to be rather thick in there. There's a nice chunky piece. Golly. Oh, caca. That's a rock. Joey should be wearing his glasses. It sure looked tempting sitting amongst all them gold and the black sand. I was like, oh boy, look at the size of that piece. That's what you call wishful thinking, ladies and gentlemen. Because heck, that'd have probably been the whole half gram and then some, to be honest. It doesn't hurt to dream. Okay. I think we're awful close now. A little more water than we needed. That's some nice looking gold there. How about that? Thank you, Bobby in the basement. Come on out of there, Sam. Uh-oh. We got a walker. Don't need that. Dang, another one. Y'all quit playing in that sand and come on in. Boy, that sand washing out of there so ever slowly. Uh-oh. Walker. What was that? Mica or something. Oh, there you are, hiding underneath it. Little guy was trying to get away. But there is no escape because I'm going to pan it again anyhow. You never know. Maybe I dumped something down to the bottom. That's looking pretty clean. I think we're done. Spread that out a little bit. Look at that nice gold from Bobby in the basement. Thank you, Bobby in the basement. And thank you, Banshee Mining. And I am going to go dry this up. I guess I could go ahead and snuff it up first. Let's get some water in there. That looks like all of it. Okay, I'm going to go dry this up. But first I'll quickly pan through it again. I don't think I missed any, but you never know. And I will get back to you shortly and show you what I got. Alright everybody, before I weigh that up, I just want to show you I went back through there and I did miss two little pieces. They are definitely in there. I assume you can see that better than I can. But we're gonna put them all together and weigh them all up. I can't wait to see if I got it all. I'm sure I did. Now I need my gold. There it is. Oh yeah. And there's the AU that I pulled out of there. It's gonna slide around. How about that? Nice looking stuff, Bobby. Thank you. Bobby in the basement, ladies and gentlemen. Let's turn this on. I want to weigh it before I put those two specks back in it just to see how much there was without that. 497. Drop to 6, 7. I think this ought to make it happen. If it's enough to change it. But that's alright, because like I said before, not everybody's scale is the same. I got it up to 498. That is close enough to 0.5. Again, not everybody's scale is the same. Some of them are going to be a little bit more, a little bit less. But yeah, that's a freaking half gram of gold all day long. Thank you, Banshee Mining and Bobby in the basement. Y'all are a couple of awesome people. Great giveaway on both parts. Thank you, thank you. And let's put this down in the vial. Alright. And you know, actually the difference in the scale might be that mine's a little cheap piece of junk and he might have a better one. I don't know, some of y'all have some awesome scales and I'd love to have one of them. Like that that one that's essentially made for weighing gunpowder. That's the one I want. And maybe I'll get one day. I don't know. Depends on how bad I really want it. Well, thank you everybody. I hope you enjoyed watching.